Hi, I'm Gary with Tractor Talk with Gary. Welcome back to the channel. This is my Kubota L2501. It is a gear drive and it has the ag style tires on it rather than the R4s. I'm not a big fan of the R4s. I have put the golf cart mirrors on it. I have put an LED light bar in front and I have my strobes in the back. And I'm well lit up. I believe in high visibility. I am hooked to my homemade wood wagon back here. This is something that my dad made, and I have kind of customized it. I put the boxes on the front for my chains. I even have some high visibility gloves. I don't know why, unless I want to be seen by the space shuttle. I carry my chainsaws up here so they're out away from the wood. First aid kit. I have a chain in my box here, and I have my gas, my oil, an extra chain. I have a little hatchet and my wedges are in here, and I have a splitting maul, which comes in handy when the stuff is frozen. Back here I have my straps, and it's a bit of a mess because I just unloaded a load of wood. And I have two barge ropes. I have a manila rope and I have a nylon rope. The nylon actually stretches. This thing will work like a slingshot. This thing is incredible. I'm really happy to have that. And over here, I've already shown this tractor. This is the 520, one of the two, since I have a pair of them. This is a 1958 John Deere 520. These were made from 1956 to 1958. There were about 12,000 of these made. Originally they cost $2,300. They're about 3,300 horsepower and they weigh right at about 5,000 pounds. And over here, we have something that I thought this would be a little interesting. I don't know how many people will even know what this is. But it's splined, to give you a little hint, has a grease fitting. And there is some type of cylinder, it looks like. And it has a hose coming off of it with a couple links of chains with hooks in them to fasten this. I'll give you that much of a hint. And I'd like to see in the comments how many people think they know what this is. Especially you, Tractor Time with Tim. Let's see if you've got that one figured out. And here is a 1970 2520 diesel. These are very rare. There were about 3,000 of these made. It's 54 horsepower. It weighs about 7,500 pounds. Why these are so rare, there weren't very many made. This is actually a Dubuque, Iowa tractor. This is made in Dubuque and not Waterloo. We have a Westendorf loader on it and a cozy cab. And as you can see, I have the chains on it for plowing snow this winter. I'm going to take advantage of that heated cab versus my open station Kubota, which does a wonderful job plowing snow, but the heater doesn't work very good in that. And over here, we have the box blade that goes on the back of my Kubota tractor. And for those of you who have little experience with a box blade, look up a channel called Dave Knows How. He does an absolutely phenomenal video on the box blades and how to set them up and how to use them. And he also does a good job with the video on lighting. I think you'll like his video. So shout out to Dave Knows How, Dave Hops. So go to his channel and check it out. And also another one would be Bota Track, B-O-T-A Track, Bota Track. Now a couple things to show inside the shed here, if you'll follow me. We have two tractors that I'm actually working on right now. We're repainting the hoods. They had a couple dings in them I wanted to have taken out. This is my baby. This has been my mainstay for a number of years. This is a 1953 Model 50 John Deere. There were about 30,000 of these made originally. The original cost was just over $2,000. This one has 28 horsepower, maybe a little bit over. Weighs about 4,850 pounds, give or take a little bit. I have a little bit larger tires on it. Brand new tires on the front. And we'll go back here. I've got my Ford kind of boxed in right at the moment. This is the under 520. We also have the hood off of that, and I'm getting new front tires put on it. It has the Roll-O-Matic front end. And this is a 1940 9-end Ford. It has a Dearborn buzzsaw back on the 3-point. The nice thing about these Fords, and one thing that's kind of unique, is they were the first tractor. It was actually Harry Ferguson that came out with the 3-point hitch. They had a handshake deal between Harry Ferguson and Henry Ferguson, excuse me. And something went sour in their business deal. There ended up being a lawsuit, and Ferguson was awarded the judgment, and he walked away after taxes with about $50,000 in his pocket over that lawsuit. And I'm thinking it was the 3-point hitch, if I remember my history right. Like I said, this is a 1940 Ford 9N. They made these from 39 to 42. There were just under 100,000 of these made. These used to be on about every farm around. The original cost of this tractor was $585. It has 22.5 horsepower, and it weighs just over 2,900 pounds. And that ends the tour.